Right, geezers, we are back. It's Thursday. It's the last week of August. That's me not remembering what day it is. And your boy, he's got all his anabolic attire on. So we've got the dad jumper on, the regatta, adds 10 kilos to the bench. We've got the Inza retro powerlifting top on, adds 10% to our lifts. And this one's for the OGs, probably remember this, the Summer's Strength beanie, when your boy thought it was a good idea to have multiple businesses open. So yeah, this adds just 10 kilos to the deadlift. So we've got deadlifts today, back in the mix with Dan Bedder, who's programming me for this comp in October. And you see there, guys, even coaches have coaches. Accountability, support, community, clear plan to follow. It's fucking valuable for everyone. Takes your emotions out of it. I'll never not be an advocate of having a coach. So yeah, got deadlifts planned today. Got banded deadlifts in the garage. Then gonna do the rest of my accessories at the gym. And yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the dad cave. Let's go. Nice.
We'll see how they are after these squats. Well, after these, like the 27 sets of them.
Fuck me.
Yeah, man. I've got 30 working sets on a fucking Thursday.
Jesus.
Yeah, my legs are fucking blown up over there. Fucking blown up. You've got a bit of legs.
I can mix it today. Deadlift back up. What kind of doing up?
Right.
Just do rest there. Right then, session done. As you could see, memory gave up on the phone. So we had the heel elevated goblet squat there. Dan specifically put in the notes, don't be a hero. So I did 2 sets of 30 kilos, which felt like I could go forever, and 1 set of 40 kilos, which you've seen the first rep of that there. I've got an old knee injury, which doesn't cause me any bother, but when I go like really deep knee flexion, it kind of like clicks a little bit, or it feels like a click. You can't actually, you can't hear a click or anything like that. And I felt that when I went super deep, like really sat on my heels. So I knocked that on the head, but they felt really good on the quad. Then I did finish off with leg extensions, 3 sets of 12 to 15, RP 8. So pretty much send it, leave a couple in the tank. And the reason why my training's like this, as opposed to, I don't know if I've covered this yet, as opposed to like just sending it to failure, which is how I'd train if I was just training for physique and doing a bodybuilding style training regime. The reason is because in order to get as strong as possible, typically you respond better to training with a higher frequency. So that way, each time you come in, it's like, so rather than doing 10 sets of squats, say, in one session, each set in that session you probably end up having to use slightly less weight. You'd do 4 sets in one session, 3 sets in another, and 3 sets in another, and you spread them out across the week. So you're getting less DOMs, you're getting less muscle soreness, and you're less fatigued each time you do them sets, so you're able to do more. So that's kind of the principle with that therefore will lead to you actually being able to make more strength gains. So that's sort of the principle with that. So because I squatted on Monday, I did split squats on Tuesday, now on Thursday we weren't going to send it and do to failure leg extensions and to failure goblet squats, because the risk of not being able to recover, especially coming back from injury, is obviously increased. And what you'll find is my numbers are just going to continue to go up. So, and I will get more jacked as well. My quads will grow, my muscles will grow. So there's more than one way to skin a cat, but this is slightly more biased to powerlifting training, getting stronger. So yeah, there's that for you. After the session, went and seen Nick at Valley Rehab in Thongs Bridge. If you're in the area, you got any aches or pains, worth going there. Epic sports therapist. Seen him for everything that's been going on, and to be fair, I didn't really need to go today. Seems to be ticking all the boxes. It gave me a little bit of hands-on relief, which was good. Usually we're progressing my rehab stuff, but I seem to be responding well at the minute. So I'm going to continue as we are. And then I got home, had multiple calls with clients, and then had a hot bath for 20 minutes. So a 20-minute hot bath, guys. If you can't afford or you don't have time to go. Sorry, my memory is not loyal at the minute. Yeah, so if you don't have time or you don't have the money to go get a sauna, or you don't want to spend the money all the time, you're going to get pretty much the identical health benefits from having a hot bath at home. You get your heart rate up, you get the same cardiovascular benefits. Just make sure it's nice and hot. Usually, you know, it's hot enough because it's just hot enough where it stings your bowels, and you can feel your heartbeat, but you can just sort of bear it. 20 minutes in that bad boy, feeling loosey-goosey after that. And then I've just been supping some electrolytes after and some vitamin C. Vitamin C just helps with absorption of everything else that you're getting in. So that's where we're at. We're gonna just out obviously walking the pooch. Got the mother round. I'm making burgers tonight. 5% beef mince, brioche bun, white tatties, you know how it is. But Thursday night is burger night. Your food doesn't have to be boring as well, guys, whether you're doing physique development, trying to get stronger, trying to get in shape, trying to get diced. You can have shit like that. Just make sure it hits your macros, fits in your macros, fits in your calorie targets, you're hitting your protein targets, and your digestion ain't fucked, and you'll be sound. Right, I'm going to end it there. Hopefully you learned something. Let us know what you want to see more of, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.